opinion, it was fun to watch. But watching it the second time, it was a lackluster performance by both fighters. It was nothing to be fight of the year. It was nothing to be like, oh my God, he beat the fuck out of Devin. It was none of that. I saw negligence from Devin, and I saw piss poor training from Ryan. That's what I saw. So to even have to go on a pity campaign to say PEDs or whatever it may be, at the end of the day, I feel like this stuff shouldn't even be going on. This is a fight you can come back on. People about to forget about that shit. It's not that serious. That's just my opinion. Now, pride to a man is a motherfucker. I get it. But to say all what you said, man, get on TV and say you don't want your cookies back, didn't make no sense to me. Didn't make no sense to me. No, I don't want to fight. No, and then on top, you saying that after he said he wouldn't fight you. What you got to say about the heavy back?
Man, I can't. First of all, mic check. Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir.
I definitely feel some of those points. Speaking on Devin, to say that he doesn't want to rematch, I think that says a lot. If it, I guess what I like to do is put myself in their shoes, and if it was me, and this news came out, the first thing I'm gonna be calling for, is a rematch. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe he feels slighted, of course, but like you say, it was definitely mistakes from both of them. But I gotta keep it funky. I'm gonna tell the truth about it. Even though, and I couldn't because I was trying to set up, so I didn't hear a lot of what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking on this subject, even though the PEDs is definitely a factor now, I still believe PEDs or no PEDs, Devin fought the wrong fight. They tried to turn Devin into, a power puncher that's on a hunt, and that's just not his game. He's a boxer, and I think PEDs or no PEDs, if he wanted to get in there and outbox Ryan Garcia, he could have.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wins the next two fights if he go in there and he is Devin Haney, and not something that they tried to create overnight. If he's Devin Haney, what you've seen from Devin Haney throughout his entire career, I think he beats Ryan Garcia. And it could be easy, but that wasn't the Devin we got. And I think that had a lot to do with the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
But to say you don't want a rematch, that's crazy to me. That's the first thing I'm looking at. That's the first thing I'm calling for, demanding for, if I'm Devin Haney.
Yeah, 100%, man. I totally agree with that, bro. It didn't make no sense to say that I'm a special kind of fighter. I fought all the top, and I've basically never had no problem with nobody. Then I get to him. You know what I'm saying? Then kind of insinuate. I felt something was off. Like you want to say that you felt like he was on something, but then to turn around and say, I don't want to get my cookies back. That don't make no sense.
That's crazy.
None. And I agree with you. Like I said, I still think Devin got the potential to be great. But at the end of the day, he admitted it himself. He got away from the plan. From that first round, he wanted his get back.
Yeah.
And that threw it all off. Your head on the line. It didn't take nothing for him to hit you.
Yeah.
It was a lot of repetitiveness, everything. You stopped. You didn't want to set nothing up. We didn't get to see the Devin that you saw with Lomachenko or whatever. You get what I'm saying? None of that.
Absolutely.
Where you trying to set things up, it just turned to a fight. And you gave that man what he want.
And it had no business being, a fight. And I think even for the fans, of course, we want to see Devin Haney be exciting. We want to see a fan-friendly style, but bro, that's not you.
Facts.
That's not you.
Facts.
And I think it had a lot to do with, having that common opponent with Tank Davis and having something to prove. Tank got him out of there in 7th. I've heard a lot of rumors around the camp that Dev was training to get him out of there in 6. But
Mm-hmm.
again, that's not who Devin Haney is.
Right.
So PEDs and no PEDs, it was the wrong game plan from the gate.
Right.
But don't tell me don't tell me on top of me losing with the wrong game plan, you were dirty. Oh, I gotta get my get back, bro.
100%.
I don't want nobody else but you.
That's it. Before the PEDs, we gotta run this back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, ain't no way. And the crazy part about it, you say that now that you don't want the rematch, but right after the fight, you said it was only right that he give you a rematch.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you don't want it. And I don't know if it was a reflection of maybe, he hit too hard, or I don't know what it is. But that's boxing, bro. Ain't nobody finna hit just as light as you or whatever. You gonna face hard punches, but that's the adversity of boxing. That's what make boxing great. Those are gonna be your best fights. The fights that look like you weren't supposed to win and you come out on top. It ain't the easy wins where we know you gonna walk through people. Those are the fights that just keep fighter fans around. The fights that's memorable is wars. It's nothing easy at all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see you get rocked. We gotta see you. Can he come back from a knockdown? We have to see. That's why people was talking highly of Ryan. We seen Ryan get knocked down, get back up and get his.
Yeah.
Can you do the same? You know what I mean? And you deviating from that plan, like you admitted, to me was a big man thing. Hey, we trained for left hook, but I kind of got away from it. It is what it is. No excuses. And then today I wake up and watch ESPN and you sitting there swole as I don't know what and talking about he a cheat and all. I'm like, come on, man.
Did you see how big this dude is, man?
Yeah, I said, when I watched ESPN, I said, damn, that boy big than the
Bruh, he looked like he's 180 easily.
Bruh, I looked at the old girl, I said, you think he got somebody pregnant? We don't wait like, you know how it is. You get somebody pregnant, say you gain weight, what? Yeah. I said, man, look at that dude, bro. That dude swole as I don't know what. You know what I mean? But like, all jokes aside, though, it's just like, let me ask you this. Forget that. Let me ask you this. When he was insinuating the 3 pounds, that's cheating, and this, that, and the third.
No.
If you feel like you want to keep somebody at a strict measure on their weight, would you have a same day weigh-in? Elect to have a same day weigh-in instead of the day before, knowing he can come in 3 pounds heavier, but the next day both of y'all weighing about 15 to 16 to 20 pounds. What was it for Rigaroo?
25 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could elect to do that, but I think he wanted to hide his weight as well.
That's what. So then he calling up what they say. That's the kettle calling the pot black. You can't do that.
Exactly. And look, I still look. It still looked like Ryan was just a little bit bigger that night, but according to Oscar, they weighed in the same. You know what I mean? I think that had a lot to do with it. You wanted to hide your weight as well. You've been hearing all of the noise about you possibly using an IV to rehydrate, and you rehydrating to such a big weight. So to kind of keep that heat off of them, you wanted to keep that disclosed. So
right. And here's the thing. It just added to Tank. All the stuff about Tank, rehydration clause, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you saw 2 people that was fighting at 140 was not 140.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? We saw a welterweight to down there middleweight fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
You know what I mean? And for Tank being small, having to fight his height and have to come in condition like that, it made me look back and realize he was right when he said, man, you see that dude? He's big.
Yeah, he big. Yeah, both
He's
of them.
big. You see that.
Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Ryan and Devin are both big. And I've been saying the same thing about Dev for a minute, man. He's big, bro.
Yeah.
The ESPN video, or interview, you can just really truly see how this dude balloons, man. But yeah. But to me, I felt like it was a fair fight. Without the PED allegations, I thought it was a fair fight. I was happy to finally see somebody in there just as big as Devin Haney, and I kept saying all along leading up to the fight that would probably be a problem. But another thing is he just couldn't stop the left hand, man. Look, you had a whole training camp preparing for somebody whom you know he's only got one real weapon, and you
It
couldn't
was
do
a
nothing
setup.
about it.
It was a setup. The right was getting him too.
Yeah, exactly. And I was saying that during the fight. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
man,
was.
look,
Yeah,
this damn right hand is setting everything up and
yeah,
it's doing damage.
yeah.
So,
He was getting a bit repetitive in there at times,
yeah.
but when it came to Haney though, bro, I've been arguing since this fight, and I'm so tired of arguing about this fight. All I'm talking about is just in the neighborhood, bro. At the end of the day, you go count them goddamn rounds. How many times Devin could put all that shit in the bank? He'd have won.
Oh, absolutely.
He would have won.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan was tired. I counted Ryan looking up at the thing. What you call that thing? The jumbotron. All right, about 3-4 times.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was tired, and you couldn't muster. You couldn't. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was box to get them rounds.
Yeah, facts.
So it's not. That's why I said. It wasn't a dominating performance. It was just that the usual Rougarou said the weight bully got bullied. Ryan showed if I buck up against him, he can't fuck with me.
Yeah, when he let his hands go, it was nothing Devin can do.
Right,
and
in a fight.
I agree with you. It wasn't a dominating fight. You know, it wasn't a one-sided fight.
Right,
but the rounds that Ryan won, he did dominate. I can say that.
Yeah. And the quiet is kept. The one was the 7th when he knocked him down. That shit should never have fucking happened. He had Ryan doing that little California, they call it California shit.
That's what
and he turned his back. And remember the ref was like, I can't do nothing. That's legal.
Yeah.
And then Ryan turned around and bucked up on like, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, that didn't even have to happen.
Nah, it didn't.
That was purely on Devin.
Yeah.
So you got people. Go ahead. My bad. Go.
No. I was about to say because I was gonna switch gears just a little bit,
and
because I don't know if you had touched on the USADA situation yet.
Yeah, I did. But what's your take on that?
I think it's a game changer at the end of the day, and maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate, but when you listen to, I don't know what he is, a practitioner, so I don't fucking know.
Who? Wait. You okay? You got to put me on. Now I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
So it's a representative from USADA, and I guess it's just a group of people who delve into the real quick. Shout out DJ in the chat too. Shout out DJ. What up? We're gonna definitely read that out for you, bro. They're a group who basically investigate and look into the supplements and into what these guys are taking. And then I seen this video surface on Facebook, and then that directed me to a Two-Tone the Superstar video, and then to a Showbiz video, which they both had it posted as well. And he's basically saying the SARMs. I don't know what the acronym is, but it's a bunch of banned shit that's ending up in these over-the-counter supplements. Yeah. And he says that these particular banned substances, like a Ostrin, which he singled out, are in these supplements.
Right.
Now, this was an advisory, and he starts it out with saying this is an athlete or athletic advisory, basically for all athletes who are looking for supplements, in their dietary regimen. It was an advisory and a warning to let them know that, hey, these things are in some of these different brands of supplements, and they're not listing them or listing that particular ingredient on the packaging or on the bottle.
Right.
Now, listen, again, I've been all for holding Ryan Garcia's feet to the fire.
Right.
In my eyes, bro, you a straight cheat. Ostrin is a type of drug called a selective. Okay, that's what that SARM shit is. Yeah. It's not approved by the FDA, but it's sometimes found in supplements. Ostrin attaches to proteins in the body known as androgen receptors. When estrogen binds to these, it went dark. It went dark. And I'll finish reading it. Body known as androgen receptors. When ostarine binds to these receptors, it tells muscles to grow. Right. So that's what the SARMs is.
Right.
And it's more than just ostarine, but this one is what they
Right.
continuously keep getting popped for.
Right.
And this is the one Travis, the representative of this group, singled out. So he basically saying in a nutshell that these SARMs are in a bunch of different brand over-the-counter supplements that you can go right in there and buy, but they're not telling you or listing on the packaging or on the bottle that these ingredients are in there.
Now, to touch on that, I did touch on that. I didn't know they had a video on it, but I did my own research. That's how I found that. And, I had to screenshot of it. It's in supplements. What led me down, it's even more that I didn't touch on. People who are, I'm going to say uno a day, because I don't want to get in trouble. Uno, y'all know uno is, right? Okay. Uno a day is not FDA approved. A lot of these supplements have things to make them work and guarantee you has other things in it, but it's less than 1%, which don't benefit you. What actually benefits you is the other stuff that's in there, like the estrogen. And it makes you feel like it's working. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of cheap supplements out there. If you read the back, it actually says not regulated by the FDA.
Mm-hmm. No
so
doubt.
You gotta be, and like I said earlier, I remember a case of a football player. They was trying to get pregnant. Him and his wife was trying to have a baby, and the doctor gave him something to help him out. And when he came back to play, he popped dirty.
And it wasn't FDA approved.
No, it actually came from a doctor. But the thing is, the NFL has a list, but you have to call. Boxing doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Boxing don't have something to that standard. Yeah. Also, NFL, when they pop dirty, it don't take a week to come back, 2 weeks to come back. Boxing, they could take up to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Up to a week.
Yeah.
How do you feel? So having knowing that now, how do you feel about the fact of the matter is your last drug test is right before the fight? I want to know, what's your take on that? Does that make sense to you to know that you could take something right before the fight me, and then I don't know till afterwards? How does that make you feel?
It's horrible. Listen, I've been an advocate for VADA for a very long time. I think they're a competent group, and I think they've done great over the years. But that is definitely something that they have to get, better control over. Getting those results, if not the same night, the next day. If we're taking a drug, if you're going to test me the day of or the day before the fight, we need those results. We need those results stat, baby. Get those back to us tonight or at least the next day before the fight.
Facts.
So we'll have enough time to call this fight off or expose this dude. And then you can decide whether or not you want to fight somebody who's on PEDs.
Now watch this.
But let me say this real quick. And then
go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Now, as far as we know, the last clean test he had was April the 3rd. His mom listed all of his clean tests, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we just said that sometimes it could take up to 2 weeks to get those results.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a lot of people who came out and said, hey, you can get those results in a matter of a few days, 3, 4, 5 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just never know. I guess it depends on how backed up VADA testing is before they can get you your results. But if his last clean result was on April the 3rd, that means they could have possibly tested him the last week of March. So he had the last week of March, between the last week of March and April the 19th to do what it is he was going to do. But I still think that was a short window. And if he was to do it, then it was the stupidest thing he could possibly do, because at that point, you're rolling the dice.
Facts.
You're rolling the dice, and that, it's almost like, well, if I get caught, I get caught. I don't care.
Right.
So that's
that was my thing. I thought the same thing, but I was like, why do it when you just put this whole spotlight on you? They already think you crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He had to take a psyche valve for the fight, bro, to make sure he was in the right mental state to take the fight. So, and he didn't test him for every drug under the sun. So why
Yeah.
do that? You get me? But
It doesn't make sense.
now here's what I was gonna say before. Here's the kicker, bro. They can't get they test results back until when? Oh, to probably that Tuesday after the
Yeah.
fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how the fuck Conor Ben got his shit the day before then.
Wow. Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
They stopped that shit. They was there at the presser.
Uh-huh.
They were at the fucking presser and
Yep.
got the shit and said the fight was off.
Oh, they announced it. Yep. You're absolutely right. And they probably had an inside man, or listen, I know Vada is capable of doing a better job than that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
as well not even take the sample the day before the fight if you can't get the results in
Right.
time enough to do something about it. So
Right.
that makes zero sense. But also what makes zero sense is the window. Because to get the best out, now, according to a lot of these experts in this field, to get the best results out of taking this Osterin or the Nandrolone shit, you have to inject this every day for the better part of 3 weeks.
Right.
That's how you get the best results. So at the end of that 3 weeks, that end of that cycle, you'll have the best results.
Right.
There's no way Ryan Garcia between the last week of March and April the 19th could cycle through a whole one. Or even if he did a half one, even if he did a week, it's not a big enough window to say, hey, I can do this and get away with it.
Right. Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like we just using common sense here now.
and I like I say, you with Vada, but each one of them has been caught in some sort of controversy where they had to come back and renege on what they thought they initially found. And that's what sucks about it. Because when your initial test results come back, they rush to put that shit out there. Right?
Right.
I believe nothing should be said until they test that B sample.
Absolutely.
Because look what ESPN did. ESPN didn't say Ryan Garcia popped dirty on the first test awaiting B samples. No, they just said he got caught doing PEDs.
Yeah. Yep.
And that could
That's
mess
all
your
they gonna-
name up. And that ain't cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got to sit and
no.
plead my case. I got to see all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I did my research. Sean O'Malley got popped for the same shit twice a year. He couldn't figure out what the fuck it was he was fucking up.
Yeah.
He got popped shot in 2017. I think it was like June. And then in 2018, beginning of it, he had taken another test to fight. And they was like, you keep popping dirty for this Osterin. He was like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. What am I doing? Come to find out, it's the shit he drinking, motherfucking energy drinks and shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like, we not scientists, bro.
Nah, we not, bro.
We not. They say read the can. Hell, you see them words on there, man? I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I just know it tastes good.
Absolutely.
You know, Lucian Pute popped for, but he was popping that shit. But it's not new and it's not common. But at the end of the day, it is common for a person not to know what you are directly ingesting.
Exactly.
You know,
and I think that's why it's important for us this USADA group to pay attention to what he had to say. Because listen, at the end of the day, I still believe you're solely responsible to know what you're putting in your body if you're an athlete.
yes,
You're
100.
supposed to be on high alert about all supplements that you're taking. But I think it's unfortunate for USADA to make this basically a PSA saying, hey, a lot of this over-the-counter shit that y'all getting, even though it's over-the-counter, these things are potentially in it.
Right.
And for somebody like Ryan Garcia or anybody else, I mean, it's easy to do, especially if you're trying to cut weight.
Right.
Right. A lot of them guys, they're trying to cut weight. They're going to use dietary supplements to do so.
Facts.
And, you just happen to pick the wrong fucking bottle.
Right. I think that VADA, USADA, and the BBC I forgot the rest of it, of boxing.
Yeah.
Right. I think they need to do their due diligence. And the reason I'm going to tell you why I'm saying is They need to do their due diligence to come up with a list like how they do in the NFL and all that, and send it out. And if you're not
Yeah.
sure, you need to sign this, because I want you to sign it saying if you're not sure, you do have this phone number you can call.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it's getting a little out of hand, and I know it says non-profit and all that. That's bullshit. You know what these damn tests be going for? That shit not cheap, bro. It say they non-profit, but goddamn, y'all making some fucking profit.
Yeah, they making some bread.
You understand?
And they be backed up. Again,
Right.
sometimes you can't get them results for 2 weeks.
Right. So at the end of the day, come on now.
Yeah.
I think it's a party, but like I say, at the end of the day, we could sit there and talk about PEDs and all of that. But as a fan, I'm just saying, y'all crucifying a person. If that B sample come out, like I hate that Devin went on ESPN, because if that B sample come out and he not dirty, you can't come back from what you said.
No, it's gonna be hard to do that. It's gonna be hard to do that.
You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't come back from what you said. You got on that TV prematurely. I would not have done that, and that's what big media do to you. They'll use you. Oh yeah, sure. Come on on. Hell yeah, come on here. You know, ESPN got plausible deniability. Oh, he called us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I hope, for the sake of the sport, that he's not dirty. I don't hope that he's not dirty for the sake of the fight, just the sake of the sport. You know what I'm saying? It puts a black eye on the sport.
Yeah, man, I think so too. I hope he isn't as well. Like I mean, I ain't got a dog in the fight, and I'm gonna hold his feet to the fire, because again, I think you solely responsible for what goes in your body. But you would like for it to say, hey, it was most definitely an even playing field. But for Ryan, I think for Ryan, I think I lost my train of thought. I was about to hit home one of these last points that I had about Ryan before we move on. I think he brain fart. I forgot, man. I forgot, man.
Like
it was a good point. I forgot. It'll come back to me.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, I just want fans to actually look at the fight for what it was. Do your own assessment. Don't just go off these headlines. Because simple fact, Osterman, if you look it up, it's supposed to even give you energy. It's supposed to enhance everything about you.
Almost immediately.
Yeah. Now, tell me, if you look the definition of and I implore everybody, don't take my word for it. Always do your research on anybody telling you any goddamn thing. And I want you to take your research of estrogen, and go look at that fight and tell me that looked like somebody that was hyped up on something when that man was dog tired.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. From the description of what that shit supposed to do for you, it didn't look that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really didn't.
That's the first time I really seen him look gassed.
He was gassed.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I can agree to that. And again, I think that's why he kept checking that clock as well.
Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to sit his ass down like, this shit ain't no joke, bro. Like, he was like, shit. So, you know, I won't keep betting a dead horse, but my whole purpose is to get up here, man. Don't, like I say, the PED shit, like I say, if you look at the mechanics of the fight, I ain't trying to discredit, like, PEDs are serious, and I do agree. Anybody cheating on that shit, man, I gotta say 2 fingers to you, because you could really hurt somebody with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You taking the right ones. That shit, man, you can kill somebody, bro.
Kill somebody, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like always supposed to be taken dead ass
right.
serious.
It's a sport.
And the two, well, that's what I was about to say. As far as Ryan Garcia, he needs to, whatever supplements he was taking, he got to make sure he's, turning those over so they can get tested. You know what I'm saying? To see.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that a option? That's what I'm saying. They need to put, like,
it's gotta be, bro.
Is that an option? Do I have a phone number to call you guys? Can I say, hey, I want to start taking this because this is good for something.
Listen,
but I don't
Ryan
know.
Garcia is a mega star. He's a star. He's a superstar. So if he is because whatever brand or whatever company is behind the supplements that he's taking, that's potentially a lawsuit.
Oh,
You know
facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah,
Y'all,
facts.
I'm taking this right here, and you actually have Osterin in it, and it's
Yeah.
not telling me that Osterin is on
Right.
this label. There's no
That's a fact.
warning. There's no nothing. That's a
That's a
lawsuit for
fact.
Ryan Garcia, bro.
True shit.
Look at what the kind of damage you have caused over the matter of a few days. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So whatever he's been taking up to this point, oh, that needs to be under a microscope, like right now. You
right
know what I
now.
mean? Yeah.
No, no, I definitely agree with that.
Seriously.
But my thing is, speaking from that standpoint, like spend my own money and go get it looked at. But I'm saying that, do they have an option where, hey, this says it's gonna help me with XYZ? Say I'm a boxer, but I have arthritis.
Yeah.
And there's a supplement. I don't believe in taking the harsh medicines. I'm trying to save my kidneys. But this
Yeah.
natural supplement is supposed to help me. Do I have a phone number to say, hey, do you guys know anything about this?
Right.
Is that type of information is available to these boxers? And the reason I want to know this is because then you could really crucify his ass because you got a phone number.
Because it makes sense for the FDA or the commission or whoever to have a list of these particular type of brands, these particular type of supplement brands that potentially have these harmful or banned drugs in them, PEDs in them. So
Right.
yeah, it's a lot that can be done from this standpoint, man. It's happened so much in the past. You would think that there's some type of protocol for these supplements, but I don't know. I guess it's not. I guess it's not.
And another thing, I want to know how ESPN obtained some goddamn letters before anybody else.
They will probably notify first, you know. So if you got that source,
right?
Somebody from VADA got a good relationship with, just happen to be with ESPN, they're gonna get it first. Yeah.
Now I would be more pissed, be honest, if which I'm still confused about how Devin's still champ, but I would be more pissed if he didn't have the belt.
What's confusing about him still
like
being
how
champ?
like because usually if it ends up being a catch weight, then if he lose that person, Ryan can't win it. But if the person lose, they lose that belt.
But it wasn't a catch.
It go up. It go up. Technically, it is. If you agree, redid the contract and agree to fight at 140, him 43, it's a catch weight. Anything under 143 wouldn't have been a catch weight. At 143 and up, that's considered catch weight.
I know
that's where I was confused.
I think he's still the champion because it's the simple fact that he actually made weight. Now, if he didn't make weight and they actually both made weight for that catch weight, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? But because he made weight and it was basically a breach of contract on the part of Ryan Garcia, I think that's the reason why.
Right, but it was a new contract to agree. That's what I'm saying. It came. Mauricio said it was a new contract to agree to all that, and he said he didn't offer no recollection on why he still held the belt. I've seen matches where if that person lost, that belt went up for grabs. Who was next up to go get it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, what made this fight different?
I think it's again because, in my opinion, I think it's because Devin made the weight. Now with this new contract, did they reweigh? Did they have to reweigh?
I don't know. I just know that it was another contract sign. He had to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
it was written. Contract. He had to sign it to agree to fight. So
right.
That's where I was confused at. But if he didn't have a fight, and then I'd be like, damn, bro, you just got fucked out the belt. And you know what I'm saying?
Again, if it was just a regular old catch weight fight, I would agree 100%. That belt should be up for grabs. But because Devin fulfilled his part of the contract and Ryan breached his, so they had to redo a whole nother situation. I get it.
I gotta figure out maybe it's different belts, different rules type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I've seen fights where it was like this. Dude came in overweight, dude made weight, dude loses, and his belt went up for grabs. He can't keep the belt. It's just that the other person don't have opportunity the other person don't get a chance to win it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you still gotta win though. You know what I'm saying? To keep this belt.
Yeah, and I've seen it happen like this before as well, where
Oh, okay.
he lose and he still keeps the belt.
You know, I
Yeah.
but see, I've only seen that when you coming up in weight. That's the only time I've ever seen that. Like for instance, Hector Garcia came up to fight
Tank.
Tank.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He lost, but he gets to go back down. He's
And
still
keep his
champ.
belt.
Same as I always forget dude name. I don't know why. Robert killed me because I can't never remember who was the one Tank knocked out in the corner. The lanky
Leo Santa Cruz.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was still, he was champ, and then at 126 he was champ, wasn't he? He still has, you know what I'm saying?
26 champ, yeah.
But I think this is like literally my first time seeing this. Other than I just wasn't paying attention, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's literally my first
think of
time.
no examples, man, but it's happened this way before. I would have to do more research, man, but I know I've seen where a nigga came in, overweight, missed weight. Now, if it was the champion that missed weight, of course, he'd be stripped. But if it's the contender, the champ still can keep that belt, win, lose, or draw. And I've seen it happen before. I know it has. So maybe somebody in the chat can check it out for us, but it's happened before.
Right.
Yeah.
Sincere, shout out to Sincere. What do you say? It was still a championship fight. Ryan just couldn't win it. But since Haney lost, he should have vacated like everybody else. He could have retained with the win. That's what Robert Garcia is. Right. That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. But and it is WC, man.
It's WBC.
Yeah, they do their thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what you think about another thing came out? You saw Devin little brother had went live. And
Hold on, keep that thought because I want to answer that question. What DJ sanctioning bodies what?
Oh, here you go.
Sanctioning bodies can't sanction the title or belt if one or both fights over the division weight. Sanctioning bodies can't sanction the title or belt.
Yeah, because for the fight to be a championship bout, it has to be a sanctioned bout.
Yeah, and this wasn't that case. So
then it was a catch. That means that it was a catch. That's what I'm saying. So
the belt could exchange, but that doesn't mean that he can't retain it.
Right, because sanction fee's been paid at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just was a confusing part. Because even they were confused that night. Even Sean Porter. Sean Porter had said it that night. He not champ no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were confused.
He says, it's on the contract. You miss weight, you get fined, and the belt is not on the line.
Right, but you still have to win. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I've seen fights where that ain't the case. But I'm not saying it can't happen though.
Now, what you was about to say? You was about to say something.
I don't forget.
You said, "Did I see something?"
Oh, Devin Haney, little brother, went live and said that he was praying, and Allah told him that he was gonna pop dirty.
Allah told him that he was gonna pop dirty.
I swear to God, this little dude said. He said Allah told me over and over that I'm not clear on, but I was like, what? Like, I was like, what? And he kept saying it. I was praying after the loss. He said, after the loss, I was praying, and Allah told me he was gonna pop dirty.
Wow. Allah was late as hell if this was after the fight.
And I was like, what? How? You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney said wrench. Bill Haney, hop on, then we'll give you a wrench, bro.
Bill Haney.
I don't know if that's
asking for a wrench.
We'll give Bill a wrench, bro.
Times I don't hand out, Bill.
For real. We don't hand out AKs for no reason, bro. You get to shoot people out the chat and everything. We'll hand them out for no reason. You gotta be around a while.
Times ain't got bad for Bill. But yeah, that's crazy, man. To foresee that if that's exactly how it happened. And if you're a big believer in Allah, you got to take that vision and run with it. You know
you ain't lying, bro. I need some.
But maybe that's what Haney tried to do though, because he was like, "Yo, 500,000 per pound."
He took it though. That was the thing, man. Like I said, and then the thing is too about the weight. I'm like, man, if you would just did if y'all really do y'all research on who you fight, you would have saw that boy don't come in on no damn 140.
Yeah.
He don't.
Yeah, been
He
saying that.
don't. It's always 143. He don't come in like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding. And my whole thing, I just want y'all to look at it from a perspective of like all the stuff that we're saying right now doesn't even add up to the fight when you watch the fight.
Yeah.
It just don't. It just don't. It looked like Roberto Duran got Sugar Ray Leonard, got him out his game and got the win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Right.
Talked him out of it, bro. But before we move to the next one, ref tried to save him. The judge 112, WBC president. Now all of a sudden the hot drug test. I mean, the WBC. I ain't gonna say they not against Ryan. They just said that the due process starts now. Though, like they giving him a shot, so they not shitting on Ryan.
Yeah.
They giving a legit shot. They was like his due process start now, and he gets to state his case. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, as they should, man. It's from what we've just mentioned in the last 30 minutes or hour or so. It's so much that has transpired that you can look at, and I think it's a shadow of a doubt there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But public opinion, the public hangings and witch hunts, that's quick to kick off. And even with Canelo or Oscar Valdez, Mosley, whoever in the past, you always want to hear them out, man. You know what I mean? You hate to think that these guys are intentionally cheating, and I think for the most part, most of them aren't trying to do so, but you have so many variables to where shit can pop off, man. And again, I'm playing devil's advocate, but you know what I mean? Shit actually happens,
Right.
So.
Hey, Sincere, you said read the previous one from SB Nation. I don't see an SB Nation in here. Where you see it at, bro? I don't see it.
I think he's talking about the article, SB Nation article.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I thought you was talking about somebody here.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Mercy Suman has ruled that Devin Haney will continue to hold WC super lightweight title after his loss to Ryan Garcia, changing protocol from the usual thing. That sounds like Mauricio. I swear that sounds like Mauricio, bro. I'll never forget. I can't get that out of my head when he said, just like football, basketball, they changed the rules to make it more interesting. Why can't we do the same? And that was during the time they were trying to slap the pride belt on Devin.
Damn right.
What happened to
the pride belt?
Right. I was like, what?
Matter of fact, where's the franchise belt?
You know what I'm saying?
All this shit just disappeared.
I think that's the one Devin got.
No, it ain't.
Devin unless they change it.
Devin came out publicly and said he wasn't recognizing the franchise belt.
I don't know who they. You know what? They probably wouldn't get too many because, like I said, they need to get rid of it. WC just need to call it a super. Quit trying to be so different. Call it a super belt so people fall in line with everybody else.
See, you had to petition for the franchise belt.
It had to be awarded. Right. It has to be awarded to you.
But it also has to be petitioned. You got to actually want it.
Yeah.
It got to be petitioned for.
Yeah. And I understood what it was for, but I feel like that shit supposed to be like for people like Bud Crawford, Canelo, to make them big giant fights. They at the pinnacle where, like, goddamn, who you want to see me fight but nothing but the greatest. But if you abusing it, I think it should be taken away. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna hold that because that belt just guaranteed them sanctioning fees. That's how I feel about it.
That's all. That's all they do.
They just guarantee them sanctioning fees.
Sanctioning fees with that hoe.
Yeah, I don't understand how it can be included. Like I said, how that's why everybody had the Teofimo battle, because how the hell you gonna say you undisputed, you hold a franchise belt? You can't win the franchise belt. It has to be given to you.
You know what's fucked up though? You know what's really fucked up? That franchise belt came on the scene for a hot second with, of course, Canelo and Lomachenko. And now they completely disappeared. You don't even hear nothing about the pride of the franchise belt, right? Mm-hmm. But they used that franchise belt to fuck Teofimo Lopez out of undisputed, bro. Because they created that belt at the time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he fucked. I don't think they fucked. I don't think they
Yeah,
fucked him
bro,
out of it.
because
I just think
they
that he should have
didn't.
been unified.
But bro, if they didn't, they would have never elevated Devin Haney. If they never created the franchise belt, they would have never elevated Devin Haney. He would have just been the number
Yeah.
one contender, mandatory.
But
In the
that
next
was way before T.O. though. That's the Loma era though. That's like because Loma, you know what I'm
but
saying? They put the
T.O.
belt
beat
on him,
Loma.
huh?
T.O. beat Loma. And hadn't T.O. and hadn't Loma not had the franchise belt, and he would have just had the regular the world
Yeah,
championship
but I'm
belt that
saying
Devin
though,
had,
I get that. Yeah,
T.O. would have been undisputed.
that's if that. I mean, yeah, but at the
It's the
same time,
truth.
I just think that it would be no argument if they just said no. This is for unified. You gonna get the other belts. The franchise go back in the air, and then you fight Haney, and then you become undisputed. I feel like that's how that should have went. Where they fucked up was letting them hold all them belts and telling everybody it was undisputed when everybody know you can't win the franchise belt. I feel like that belt
That's what I'm
post went back in the
saying,
air, and you just unified right now. And his next big fight
But
should have been Devin Haney.
if that fight was never, if that belt was never pulled out of the air, Devin Haney would have never been champion.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. So
I get what you're saying.
Lomachenko would have had Devin Haney's belt. He would have never been
Right.
elevated. And that would have been an undisputed fight between Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez.
That would have been. That would have been true shit.
Bro.
True shit. But I think they just need to stop that shit trying to be so different than everybody else. Your belt already green. Shit, that's enough. God damn it. You do be like WA. They got a super. You can win it. You can do all that shit, and you can fight the top competition if you want. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just do that. Quit being trying to be so different. You know, sometimes you just
I had to bring that up though, man, because when you really think about it, they fucked T.O. with that franchise belt. They fucked him. And I ain't no big Teofimo Lopez fan, but
I can see it that way. But that wasn't his fault. That was Loma's fault. Loma did that to get past. He didn't want to fight.
That was the WBC fault, man, for making up a fucking belt out of nowhere.
They allowed it, and well, more than one. Because for real, I remember when Canelo got it, and I was like, oh, that's like a little trinket. Like it's not nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when they came with that, I was like, this shit finna be a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is finna be a real thing. Like, what is this? You know. So I mean, yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? It was a scapegoat. It became a scapegoat.
It did, bro, and I'm glad that shit is gone, bro. Like,
and it looked like a guaranteed way of sanctioning fees.
Word.
For them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I really looked at it overall. But you know, I can see that. I can see that. Because Devin in fight, I feel like them belts shouldn't be slapped on nobody. I feel like if I do something and then I feel like belts shouldn't just be given to nobody, period. They need to stop that shit altogether.
But you have to when you making all these fake ass belts.
That's what I'm saying. That shit need to go.
Belt, yeah,
I don't mind.
Gotta go somewhere.
Right. I don't mind a super and a regular. I don't mind that. When you get that regular, you should have a shot at the super. Right? It has to have a status, right? I'm number one, bitch. You may be king, but I'm number one. You gotta see me. You know what I'm saying? All the other shit need to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And if don't nobody have that number one belt, that it does. Like say you get popped for PEDs, you get stripped of the belt. Don't get that shit to number two. Let number two and number three go at it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Don't just give that shit to nobody. Eliminate all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing I didn't earn. You know what I mean?
I feel you. That's why I bring it up, man, because the fuckery that comes along with it, you know, it messed up a little piece of history for your boy.
It did.
Yeah, I mean, it did.
And he went through a whole spiel on that shit because he really thought he was undisputed.
He really thought he was undisputed.
Really believed that shit. He still do.
But he believed it. And listen, I ain't mad at him. I'm gonna say this. I ain't mad at him for believing it because that's the way it was supposed to work out. But the WBC fucked him with a fake ass belt. That's it.
But he knew the rules, man. That ain't a fucking franchise belt, ain't yours, man. You know, he knew. That's fucking the safe goat. That's a cloak. You know what I'm saying? That's a safety cloak. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney Slick, aka Simon Lamont Kingston. What the fuck happened? What happened to I support all my light skinned fighters? Man, you sound for real familiar right now. Are you Miss Bitch? You sound real familiar right now. But anyway, nigga,
That's the one that really matters, DJ.
I'm one of them
You know
light
what I mean?
skinned
That
niggas that don't see
millennial,
what y'all
baby.
see. I'm not light skinned, bro. I'm just not as dark as
I don't know,
everybody
Slick.
else.
You a little light, boy.
I'm
You a
just
little.
I'm just not dark as everybody else, bro. That's how I look at it. I ain't no Lionel Richie, motherfucker. Don't go there. I'm good.
What else did you cover, man, that I might have missed?
No, that was the beginning, man. I was just on that, man. Another thing I was going at it. That whole De La Hoya and Canelo. De La Hoya plans to sue defamation on Canelo. Cease and desist been sent.
I fought with De La Hoya for that, bro.
And he went in on that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I
yeah.
was like, damn, bro. I was like, did he do that? She said, put some respect on my name. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Don't let anybody talk about you. You know what I'm saying? About time.
I felt them on that, bro.
But to add some validity to what was being talked about, I had a conversation about this, and I was telling people, though, Canelo could say all of that, but that's why you got Eddie Reynoso and you got your team. So if you feel like you was being fucked, them guys read your contracts before you signed them motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. But that don't take nothing away from if that shit real or not. You see Shane Mosley came out. Now some shit came out I didn't know shit about. Motherfucking Shane Mosley. Y'all know Shane Mosley Jr. doing his thing. He on Golden Boy. And he mad. He was like, yeah, that's why they don't promote my son. Why they don't promote my son? They got Gabe Rosado a shot at the fucking belt. My son beat his ass. How does that work? Right? And then he was like, dude was like, well, what kind of beef y'all got? He was like, man, that shit goes back when I beat Oscar. And then he said it goes to the biggest thing was he was a shareholder. And I still thought he was a shareholder with Golden Boy. And he's not. He is not. When he fought Pacquiao, they was blocking him because he was a shareholder. They was telling him, no, don't fight him. Don't do that. He was like, fuck that, I want to fight Pacquiao. And so he had to do an independent thing.
Okay.
He made $7 million independent on his own. When he got done with that, by the time he said he got done with that fight, they had blocked him out, bought him out. So he's always had beef with them. Yeah, he said so, and he said they won't, that's why they're not pushing his son and stuff like that. So he was saying Oscar is on, he do some janky ass shit, bro. Like,
I mean, all promoters do, I believe, man, at the end of the day. But I'm glad he was up there and he told Canelo, what it was, because at the end of the day, without Golden Boy, you might have not have never heard of Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So they really did, put him out there.
They built him. Yeah, they built him.
At the end of the day.
And he came in the right time. Mayweather was still beating all the Golden Boy fighters and all of that shit, bro. Like that, he came at the right time, bro.
Put some respect on that shit. And he showed up at the press conference with the Eat More Meat shirt on, bro.
Right.
Did anybody catch that?
Yeah. And then he got the man the biggest, second biggest sports contract?
Something like that, yeah.
That's crazy.
He was hustling. But I think, Oscar heard about it because at the time, Oscar was going through so much with the alcohol and the drugs and shit. And he couldn't really be there for him like he wanted to, and he won't let it go. He hanging it over his head.
Yeah, so man.
That's where that beef come from for real.
I think Canelo need to just let bygones be bygones. Because here's my thing: if you still willing to work with the motherfucker, then you just might shut up. If
you might as well
deal with. If you're not now,
he didn't want to. He didn't want to work with him.
Well, the whole deal was really done through. And a couple people called me that watched. It was like, damn, you wasn't lying. I said, I told you, Golden Boy, he's not signed to 100% of Golden Boy. He's signed to, I forgot the other dude's name. You know what I'm saying? It's a co-promotion with Jaime McGee. He basically handled everything. But the face is going to get on that motherfucker. He's going to sell it. People know Oscar. Don't nobody know the other dude. You got to deal with him regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, at the end of the day, Munguia is a Golden Boy fighter. And you can't ex Oscar out of it. People was going as far as say you wasn't gonna see Oscar at the press conference and shit like that.
Stop playing.
And, Canelo said that Oscar ain't had nothing to do with it. It was just him, Al Heyman, and Matchroom, or the Zone, whatever the case may be. Stop the bullshit, man.
Oscar getting a piece.
Yeah, give him his credit. And look,
Oscar the one that got the contract with his own, bro. So what are you talking about? You gonna deal with once. some shape, form, or fashion. You go deal with the
You got
man.
to deal with him.
You know, and like I said, I'm happy he did that. Like that man been talking shit about him so long. We ain't really heard nothing from him. I'd have said the same shit, bro. Like, bro, just shut the fuck up. Like, just let shit be. You about to make a shitload of money, bro. And you worried about me? Man, you better go somewhere. But for him to get up there and slander his name the way he did, saying he didn't pay Triple G and all that stuff, he a leech and that's all he do to fighters. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on what you just said, man. That dude scoring, bro. That motherfucker hurt.
He's scoring, bro. Yeah, he hurt.
I think he looked when he first saw De La Hoya, he was like, wow, the Mexican like a legend.
Yeah,
and he wasn't around for him. He wasn't there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he thought, you know what I mean?
The first time he ever seen Oscar was that guy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and now you got this motherfucker dancing around on Instagram in his drawers and shit. And making fun of Canelo, bro. That shit right there came across my timeline. I said, this motherfucker crazy, man.
I just seen the video he did. He just he did like a Ryan Garcia spoof.
That I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I'm blessed shit. He has some drawers. He got his old lady in a swimsuit and shit. I said, this dude crazy, bro.
I ain't mad at him though. And I think that's just him trying to show his fun side. And I think he won Ryan Garcia back over because he been going hard for Ryan, bro. He been going hard for Ryan.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole build up to the Haney fight. He been going hard for him.
He owe Ryan, man, because that Tank fight, bro. That dude was basically promoting fucking Tank, bro. Like,
true that.
Like, what the fuck? You got a whole fighter in this motherfucking fight, and you talking about, Tank's this, Tank's that. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if y'all got beef, bro, business is business. You know what I'm saying?
Mean stick around and get in the ring with him or nothing.
No, man, that shit was wild.
Press conference, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you dealing with a kid, bro. A kid that ran it with a shitload of money. And at that point, when that shit was going on, I felt like, damn, Oscar, you should be able to relate. It's like y'all mirrored twins, bro. You was going through the same shit at his age. Wanted to walk away from the shit. Didn't know if you want to do it any fucking more.
Yeah.
All of that. You know what I mean? Hell, they down there look alike.
That's what I was about to say, man. It's for real, for real. Ryan ain't nothing but the young golden boy. That's it.
That's how I would have promoted him, bro. He got the remember he had the 5 o'clock shadow. You be seeing Ryan. Yeah. Man, Oscar used to walk around just like that, bro.
But Oscar, of course, accomplished way more than this nigga by the time he was 20.
Yeah. That's because they fought. That's because they fought, bro. Like, they understood being pretty wasn't enough, nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't it. Exactly. Anytime you and giving rematches, my nigga. I'm gonna put an explanation point behind this win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a big difference. You know what I'm saying? In other news though, fam, this one kind of hurt my heart, but Father Time is definitely undefeated. Better be Bivol postponed.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't want to believe it. The nigga texted me and told me.
Yeah. Better be tore his meniscus, not doing nothing. It just ruptured. Ruptured meniscus. That's Father Time, bro.
Yeah, it was better be like 38, 39.
39.
Yeah.
39, finna hit 40, bro. So, yeah, man. I mean, that really but the rest of the card gonna go on, but it's like, shit, I don't even want to see that motherfucker now.
No, I don't want to see that shit, man. I was so hyped about this Better Be Evan and Bivol, man. They fucking up my schedule, man.
Yeah, man. I was ready for this shit right here, bro. This man hurt himself a month before the fight, bro.
Oh, God. Who'd you like in that fight anyway?
Bivol.
And I got Better Be.
Oh, shit. We got to do a wager that
Give me
night.
the old fella. I want the old fella.
Oh, my God, bro.
One time for the old nigga.
I got Bivol on that one. He go box the shit out that nigga for 12 rounds. He ain't gonna knock him out.
Finally get to see Bivol get hurt. And what is he gonna do when he gets hurt? Can he come back from that adversity?
Yeah.
But now with this, what did he tear? His meniscus?
Meniscus. Yeah. Yeah, towards meniscus, man. Kind of fucked me. I said, what?
Really need
bullshit, bro. But
But that's
I say
it depends on how bad the tear is because
a
that
ruptured.
could take
It
a
says
minute.
suffered a ruptured meniscus while preparing for his fight against Bivol.
Damn,
His
bro, that's
Excellency hopes to reschedule the Bivol Betterbe fight for later this year. However, that would depend on how well Betterbe recovers from his meniscus rupture.
yeah. Because listen, man, depending on how bad that is, you probably looking at definitely the fourth quarter, end of the fourth quarter, maybe even next year, bro.
How about to say maybe beginning next year?
Shit, it might be a minute.
Yep, that was an undisputed fight, Public Enemy. You're right. You're right, Public Enemy. That's a big one. That's what really. Oh my God, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, but they
That
already
was a
got
huge
the
fight.
Damn. So, man, I still want to see Bivol fight then though. They need to slide
somebody in there, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, why you don't put somebody in there? But they're saying they want to.
Who would you want to see in there though?
Redo it. So
who would you want to see in there? Give me Benavidez. Fuck that little bullshit Vazdick
you
fight.
ain't lying, but shit.
Give me David Morrell. Fuck that Kalajic fight. Even though I want to see Hot Rod, man. I want to shout out Hot Rod on Probox TV. But
that's what I was gonna say.
Give me David Morrell or David Benavidez, man. Or hell, even Berlanga. Put Berlanga in there. Shit,
Berlanga trying to get that fight with Khalid.
Berlanga ain't going
for Caleb. He trying to fight Caleb.
Yeah, I saw that little beef.
Yeah, he trying to drum some shit up. I'm with that. That's a cool fight though.
I don't want to see him fight nobody but Charlo.
Charlo already apologized, fam.
It don't matter.
He said, I don't want no smoke. He said, man, I'm cool, man. I ain't trying to be in your way, man. It's all good. And Khalid accepted. He said, ain't no animosity. I accept your apology, but maybe we can fight later on down the line or something. I go find somebody else. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on that, though. He got to get that, though, man.
Yeah.
Charlo got to get that back. I couldn't live with myself, bro. He going to be old kicking himself about that shit, bro.
I know I would always bring it up. I'd be like, hey, remember that time?
I'll be like, bro. I'll be like on Menace Society. Remember on Menace Society? Hey, that look like Kane whooping your ass right there, though. Boy, that's what that look like on that tape. That's what that look like. I'll bring that shit up.
Shout out my girl Jessica in the chat. What up, baby?
Whoop.
Jessica, what's up, baby?
Man.
But yeah. He got to get that one. But if it ain't David Benavidez or David Morrell, then fuck it. But or Kalajic, let Kalajic. But I think Bivol already beat Kalajic though. I think he beat Hot Rod already. But shit, man, I don't want him. I don't want Bivol waiting around until this meniscus situation. We don't know the severity of it. Hopefully, we get some more information on it. But that can very well take 3 to 6 months, bro. For real. Depending on how bad it is. For sure.
So I hope they do just slide somebody in, period. That would make more sense. Why take the whole main event out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The new main event is possibly gonna be Deontay Wilder and Zahili Zhang. But goddamn it, this shit better not be this shit better be a $30 card.
Word.
Then I come with this $100 shit, because tomorrow what? Canelo banging $90, ain't he?
I don't know. I'm still in this fight. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
This is stupid, right?
Yeah, man. 5 stick boys, we outside. 5 stick boys, we outside.
Oh my God.
I feel bad. But when I look at the card, I look at the undercard, and I look at the main event, ain't nobody asked for none of this shit.
No, man. But I'm gonna tell you, everybody, I'm happy to see Stanionis back. That's what I want to see. I want to see him work.
It's been 2 years. I don't want to pay to see Stanionis, and you ain't fighting.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying out of all the undercard. That's
and you ain't fighting no goddamn body. Yeah. And he ain't fighting nobody. And listen, nobody asked for nothing on this
He fighting a guy that beat him in the amateurs or something like that. Or he beating the amateurs and dude getting his get back or something.
Some shit, man. They trying to make a buzz for it, but it's some bullshit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I hope it be action. I hope it be a sleeper though. That's what I hope. I hope it be a sleeper. That's what I'm hoping.
You hoping it to be a $90 sleeper. I'm
No,
gonna see.
no.
It's gonna
No, I
be
want to see some
a
fucking
free
action.
sleeper.
Yeah, you say it's a free one, huh?
It's gonna be a free. And listen, don't think I don't feel bad by admitting this, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've bought every single pay-per-view since I can remember. Uh, you know,
Me too.
I'm trying to think of the last bad one that I didn't pay for because I was just like, you're not gonna rob me. But this is it. It comes a time where you got to draw the line in the sand. And this is the one. This is the one.
That
Come on,
nigga
bro.
said not. That nigga
I
said
mean,
not
am I
this
crazy
time.
though? G, Slick, am I crazy?
No, you ain't, man. Because you don't know what you're going to get out of this one, bro.
Man,
You
fuck
ain't
this
lying,
card,
man. They
bro.
tried their best to make an all Mexican card, and hopefully it pan out to be that war, them Mexican wars you hope to see, but it just don't have the names where you could trust it. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
fuck that shit, bro. I'm
That's
not
all it
giving
is.
y'all. What is the price of this fight?
And I think it's $90. Swear to God.
$90? Man, yeah, kiss my
Yeah.
ass. Tongue
Yeah,
out.
I'm like, damn, y'all done jumped up from $79.99 to $90 for
Yeah, they
what?
tripping. They tripping for a fight
Oh.
for a main event that nobody. He was forced to fight Munguia because of a money situation. Even though I still think it's probably on the same level as a Jamal Charlo fight, who he was supposed to fight, but still, no, bro.
No, he should be fighting Benavidez. He know that shit, bro. But
Yeah, man.
you
Give me
heard what
that
he
fight.
said
Now,
earlier.
I'll pay
You heard what
$90 for that shit.
You heard? I would too. You heard what he said on
Yeah, he finally said it.
ESPN. He'll fight him if the price is right. I told you that's all it is. He threw that number out there. They getting them time to try to get that money together.
We already know what the right price is. You already put it out there.
Yep.
So
he won't get over there to Saudi Arabia.
And what you think about this nigga Tank, man? Tank spraying everybody. He didn't
Tank
call.
Don't give a fuck.
He didn't call Clarissa Joanna, man, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He didn't call
because she told him that Shakur. She told him Shakur beat his ass 10 times.
But that's after he called her Joanna, man.
Oh, word? I thought that came after that.
No,
that should be jumbled up on X, man.
Yeah, she was basically trying to figure out why he was defending Ryan Garcia to an extent.
Right.
And he just called her straight ugly and told her she looked like Joanna, man, bro.
Damn,
that's foul. That's
cold,
ain't no Glocks, ain't no safety on this Glock.
You ain't lying, bro. Man. He got the extendo with the switch. He just let loose.
She kind of needs that though because Clarissa be running around here like she's super fine, bro. She is.
Hey,
come on, man. Stop fronting.
There
like
you go. Look.
I love Clarissa. I love her. But
oh shit. But I like that Tank stepped in though, because that just told me that Tank see a potential fight, bro. A big fight. Especially if that fight really did do 1.2, like they trying to say.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a big, I ain't saying Devin ain't got no people, but goddamn me, Ryan got a hell of a fight. That motherfucking fight did 1.2.
You got to think of look at the build up to the fight. How many different groups did Ryan Garcia attract to this fight?
Bruh.
LGBT LMNOP people.
You ain't lying.
The political people, the religious groups. He touched every base out there, damn near.
Everybody, bro.
Yeah,
told him
a lot of people
got old girl to teach him Spanish.
Yeah.
He touched everybody like, goddamn, let's do this shit. You ain't
Christians,
lying.
He having Bible study on live.
Hell yeah, man. Hey,
you know what I mean?
he was on X every day.
Yeah.
Like it was shit. But that's my thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, wow, this dude did 1.2. So if he did 1.2 and him and Tank did what? 1. What? Oh, they did 1.2.
Yeah.
If they do clash the next time, oh my God.
Crazy
numbers, bro. Crazy fucking numbers, bro. And
yeah.
I told my friend, I said, that's why Tank, and then you saw the text message, right? Tank told him in the DMs, don't have me taking up for your ass.
Yeah,
and you pop dirt on beat your ass.
Yeah.
Fuck you up for real. Right. Yeah, like I ain't know you gonna see a couple days, man. I'm good. But like, I think he see a potential fight. Like, nigga, that's a lot of fucking money.
Man, you know they're gonna run it back eventually.
Yeah, bro.
You can't leave that kind of money on the table.
Because I can't see no other reason why he would jump in there. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to take up for Ryan to shit on Devin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people saying. Oh, he just doing that to shit on Devin. For what? Devin lost. He could joan all day on that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got to. That fight's dead. He could talk bad about it. Why would I fight you? You lost to the guy I beat.
Fact. Yeah.
He don't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. I think he see a potential fight. The numbers there. He's like, shit. Next time we go around, I know this shit will be larger than life.
Yeah, definitely. It would be. That rematch is gonna be big when it gets here. Well, let me ask you this though, Slick. Once everything is resolved, and let's just say Ryan does come out of this thing clean and unscathed, who do you want to see next for Ryan Garcia?
Tio.
And then we'll get into the Munguia Canelo. Teofimo Lopez.
Tio.
Yep. I like that fight.
Right.
In front.
Let the two crazies go at it. With that shit. Let them dudes go at it.
Yeah, man, I ain't mad at that fight, bro.
Telling you, I'm with that. That's gonna do stupid numbers, bro.
You think
that's gonna do? Hell yeah, bro. Believe it or not, Tio still got a following, bro. It ain't
at
big
least
as
Devin Haney.
It ain't big. It ain't big as motherfucking Tank, but you know what I'm saying. Tio got a following, bro.
Not like that though, because Tio has yet to even headline a pay-per-view.
Right, but I'm saying though, Tio could talk. Can you imagine the press conference, bro? They gonna be talking mad shit.
I think if he does get the opportunity to get on that platform, he'll do his best to sell it for sure. I think.
Man, Tio gonna come out there blazing like Kendrick Lamar. You ain't even a real Mexican. You can't even speak Spanish. You already know he gonna say that shit, bro. He gonna say some wild shit like that, bro. Ryan gonna have to tap into his dark side on that one. He gonna have to go in, like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do him like Tank. What kind? He got a whole purse talking shit. He gonna have to dip in that type of bag, go at Tio, bro. And that's gonna sell. A Mexican class too. That should have been on Cinco de Mayo.
But Teofimo Lopez ain't Mexican.
What is he?
He's Honduran. He's from Honduras or some shit like that.
I could have sworn they said he Mexican. Oh man, I'm about to look this shit. You trying to tell me what?
Yeah, Tio.
No
ain't
way.
Mexican. Check it out. You know, the Mexicans don't be Tio be saying nigga. The Mexicans don't say nigga. That be the Puerto Ricans and everybody else.
Shit, go to California.
Y'all did tell me that.
Take your ass to California.
Yeah, where I'm from, it don't be like that. Matter of fact, it don't be none of that shit. That be that up north and West Coast shit.
Yeah, now here they don't do that. In the Midwest, they don't do it though.
Yeah, you can't get away with that shit over here. But yeah, he's Honduran, Honduras or Honduran, some shit like that. But for me, I would like to see Ryan fight the $6 million man, and I mean the old TV show $6 million man, the Bionic Man, the nigga who is really out the door.
Hell no.
Yeah, I told you. The we can rebuild him better, man.
Who are you talking about, man?
My body is full of spare parts, man.
Who are you talking about, bro? What the fuck?
I got 2 new eyes, man.
Well, you got me lost.
I got 2 new eyes. I got new teeth. I got a new jawbone. And I just lost my last. Who am I? I just lost my last fight horribly. It was a one-sided beatdown, and the nigga damn near killed me. And then I almost died because I was in something that flipped over 100 times.
Earl?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Ryan versus
that
Earl,
do dumbass numbers.
fight.
That do stupid numbers. That would do stupid numbers, bro. They got it before I did, though. Shout out to Sincere. He got it first. Because I sure was thinking, like, who is that fuck you talking about?
Shout out to Sincere, Flat Out TV. Yeah, man. I think that's a huge fight, bro. Look, and then you got the common trainer and Derek James as a selling point. And
nah, man.
What kind of numbers?
How would that work, bro? How would that?
Derek James don't. He don't.
I know,
train,
but still, though, that's
Earl
like,
no
damn.
more.
I know what he gonna do. I know everything. You got the whole playbook, bro.
That's the beauty of it.
You trying to say, Earl?
Check this out. Ryan Garcia in Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, that'd be it. He was trying to make San Antonio his home, remember?
Yeah.
He was trying to make San
Ryan
Antonio his home.
Garcia and Earl Spence and AT&T.
Yeah, that's wow. That's dumb numbers.
It's massive, bro.
That's dumb numbers, bro.
T.O. can sell a fight, but he'll do crazy numbers with Earl Spence.
Yeah, Earl ain't going to 147 though, man. He ain't going to 147.
No, they can fight at the catch weight. Cause shit, if Ryan, I bet Ryan probably be willing to fight him at 54. He already said he'd fight Fundora at 54. Why not fight Earl at 54?
He did say that. He did.
I mean, he said that.
Yeah.
So shit, why not?
Nah.
That's the fight.
That would be.
Because then you think about it too.
If I'm advising him, don't do it.
Yeah.
But as a fan, I would love to see it. Because you're skipping all the easy money, man. I ain't gonna say easy money, but
man, Earl Spence easy money.
You know what I'm saying? Oh no.
Spence is easy money right now, bro. After all the shit he been through, coming off another eye surgery and the beating that Bud put on him, I just don't believe he the same no more, bro. I don't think he can beat no young lion like Ryan.
Ryan ain't gonna never see gas tank, bro. Ryan make Earl look like he got a gas tank for 12 rounds.
It don't matter because Earl old blind ass ain't gonna see them.
He said, "Okay." Fuck no, Ryan gonna come out to the nursery round 3 blind mice and shit. He gonna be trolling like a motherfucker, bro.
You know what I mean?
Hell no.
Earl Spence ain't gonna never see all these left hooks coming, bro.
Bruh, that's crazy.
He's never gonna see them.
Hell no. That'd be wrong, bruh. If he go there blow, boy, it's definitely over. If he did dirty by Ryan, it's definitely
I think Ryan
over.
do him dirty, bro. I think he does him dirty. Maybe I'm reaching, but I think he gives the old fella some real problems. Given because man, listen, and you gotta admit this, man. Won't you for a second thinking that maybe Earl Spence, after all he's been through, coming off yet another eye surgery and that one-sided ass whooping with Bud, that he was maybe contemplating retirement, bro?
Yeah, I know he wanted to go retire, bro. See, I mean, shit. But it looked like he might have to keep fighting if he get old boy get his way with this case.
And I fuck with Spence, man, but I don't want to see him go out like Willie Lump, man.
Nah, I don't need it, bro. I feel like he should be cool. Just let it be. But I mean, he ain't necessarily got retired. I just think he should take them, go get them easy fight, get the easy money, bro. And just let shit be, man. Yeah.
But it ain't no easy fights at 54. Who he gonna fight easy at 54?
Nah, but stay away from Bud and stay away from fucking people that you go fucking punish your ass. At least have at least find somebody you got a win ratio in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Who would you like to see Bud fight?
They'll find somebody low. They'll find somebody low on the totem pole. Shit,
no, I'm talking about somebody. You match Spence up next. Who would you like to see him fight next?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Put him in there with somebody ain't fought. Well, shit. No, I can't even see Danny Garcia because Danny Garcia where 160.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Danny Garcia because he ain't fought. Yeah, I was about to, if he get to 154, Danny Garcia because he ain't fought in like 2 fucking years. He can have a shot then.
One of them hooks.
Go on and get that rematch in. You know what I'm saying? At least he got a little bit of luster. It's a rematch. You know what I'm saying? On a dominant performance that Earl had, and he got a shot because this man ain't fought in 2 years.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. I mean, put him in there with somebody just as old or older.
Yeah, man.
But I will still be scared, even if it's Danny, because Danny still
Tony Harrison fight, but he go box the shit out of Earl. You already know Tony Harrison. Yeah. He goes up to here now. He saw what Bud did. Man, he about to be dancing around that motherfucker. Pop. Yeah. He gonna be. I'm telling you. Hey, Tony is straight boxing.
Tony over the hill too, though. But he over the hill too.
He mobile though. That's not good for Earl.
Even fight. I like that flat out TV. Yeah.
Tony Harrison?
Yeah.
What? No way. Look, no, I ain't saying that. Okay. I'm just saying it's not.
Look like a shell of himself in that Tim Tszyu fight.
Right, but we talk about fights that Earl could win, bro. We're not talking about it's gonna be a tough fight. Tony gonna make that a tough fucking fight.
That's what I'm saying.
People
All
who
of these
move.
fights are tough for Earl.
I'm just saying, bro. Danny Garcia, at least he flat-footed, bro. You go put a boxer in the Earl. Did y'all just not see when you put a boxer in the ring with that man? What happens? He need flat-footed people. You can't put Tony gonna be moving around on that motherfucker, man. He already can't, like you say, he can't see. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find somebody to stay straight in front of his ass right here. You know what I'm saying? Where he can focus.
But man, hey. Now, granted, Danny Garcia ain't got the best footwork, but he got a little footwork too, bro.
Yeah,
he got some footwork,
but he can keep up. Earl can keep up.
But see, here's my thing: Tony ain't got the kind of power that Danny got. I would rather have him in there with somebody boxing the shit out of him, not hitting him hard, versus Danny unloading on his ass. Because Danny hit him with that goddamn overhand. It might be a wrap.
Man, we do not know how well this man chin is anymore, bro. After taking that ass.
No, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I said give him the big money fight with Ryan. Let Ryan dust him off and send him on his way into retirement, bro.
Because God,
go out with that 35-40 million fighting Ryan.
Hey, you ain't lying. Now that yeah, if it's for retirement, that's the biggest check out there for you, goddamn.
That's what I'm looking at, though.
Go get that. Yeah.
For Earl Spence, it's about
get that paper and rest easy the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Put your feet up. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I wish that would be the most lucrative fight out there.
Exactly.
That's actually feasible to happen.
And let me go on about my business, man. I'm 33. I'm 34 years old. I'm shot like a motherfucker, man. I ain't nothing no good no more. I ain't no like I'm really going.
My tires and pop.
Man, let me go on about my business.
It's going in the garage. It's about to be dust on this motherfucker. Only put the cover on that bitch. Shit over with, bro.
Let me try my hand at AT&T Stadium one more time, Al.
I promise you, because he ready to wear New Balance for the real reason you supposed to wear them, for comfort. He ain't for the style shit no more. Fuck that shit.
Right.
No, man, but no, that'd be smart. That'd be smart. I'd be like, come on, Ryan, let's do this shit. Fuck that. Yeah. But I do gotta say this, man, before I get up out of here, man, heavy.
What's that, man?
As much as y'all want to hate Ryan, much as y'all want to hate Tank, them niggas, it ain't gonna matter if he pop dirty, y'all. I hope y'all know that. Get ready to keep making videos and all that shit. He still gonna get fights after suspension. And they ain't gonna do nothing but add more luxurious shit to him. And guess what? And this shit still gonna sell up probably even fucking more. So
man,
it ain't no stopping that train. Huh?
Everybody else that didn't pop getting fights, why not
him?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying this in this day and age, bad shit adds to certain characters' mystique.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. He go get suspended. Ryan come back jacked up and swole as shit. Motherfucker gonna be talking about he finna beat somebody ass. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you. And he gonna hit even more numbers. Same thing with Tank. Tank finna do numbers, believe it or not, against Frank. Just off the simple fact we ain't seen no fight after jail. And I don't know if y'all know about the black community. How many of y'all here black? It's for some reason when you go to jail and get out, for some reason motherfuckers think you a superhero. So
fact.
Go figure.
Welcome home, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
You
right, for real.
She say Ryan too quick, he'll get hit with. If you thought Haney got hit with that left hook all night, boy, it's gonna be a damn shame the way Earl Spencer get hit with it. But you absolutely right though, Slick. God knows you're absolutely right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this before we get up out of here too, man, because I'm gonna get on my Superman lover here in a minute with the wife. Munguia, Canelo. We got to give the predictions for tomorrow night, even though I'm gonna steal it.
Canelo going for the early knockout. He's not gonna want to sit there with that young pup like that too long. He got the height on and whatnot, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Canelo finna set a trap for Munguia and get his ass out. It's gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be a knockout, bro. He too green, bro. He ain't never fought nobody with the intelligence of a Canelo. Now, when Canelo fights somebody that has the intelligence on his level, that's when he has the problems. That can box real well. People hanging up on that thing because he got with Freddie Roach and gave him a decent jab. That don't mean shit. He ain't got the IQ. Canelo know how to get tall, lanky motherfuckers up out there that just want to take his head off. He will set your ass up and make you think you doing something. and it's a wrap. The way you beat Canelo, you gotta get Canelo to follow you, and you gotta be able to box Canelo. Let's not forget, Canelo is king of Mexican style. That's why he was a brawler when he came in. He wants to be up close and personal and fight. If he gives him that fight, McGee is definitely gonna lose. Definitely gonna lose. That's like fighting your granddad. Y'all ever had a granddad? Like my granddaddy finger was like this damn thick. Goddamn me, you understand me? And fucking goddamn me, 60 years old. I used to look at his hands like I ain't fighting this old ass man. This motherfucker beat my ass. That's Canelo, bro. That's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's my prediction on that, bro.
I'm gonna say I think Canelo wins, but I don't think he gets the knockout. And when I'm looking at it, you ain't got a knockout since Plant in 21, right? Or was that? Yeah, that was 21. Now, you wasn't able to do. Of course, you wasn't gonna knock out Triple G, but you couldn't knock out John Ryder, which Munguia did. You brung Mel up from 54, couldn't knock him out either.
Yeah. But that was he was running though, man, and covering up. It's a little difficult to do that shit.
But he hit him with some solid shots. One of them dropped him.
Yeah,
but he hit him with some more solid shots that didn't get him out of there.
Yeah.
So I do think Munguia got a chin. When I look at the shots that he took from, say what you want about Devinchenko, but I think Devinchenko was a solid puncher.
And Gabe Rosado. I ain't saying that dude I ain't saying he can't take a punch.
Got a chin, yeah.
You know,
now will he be susceptible or be there for Canelo to find and hit with some shit? I think so. I really do.
I'm gonna tell you the type of setup I'm talking about. Do you remember how he set up BJ?
Well, damn, nigga, you gonna let me finish the prediction?
Oh, my bad, bro. I apologize. Go ahead, fam. Okay. My bad, bro.
My nigga. I think, yeah, he'll be there to find for sure. But I think both of them gonna have a solid ass chin, and then I also think the age factor is here. Fun fact that I always continue to keep telling y'all: Canelo ain't fight the youngest nigga he didn't fought in his career in notable fights is a Caleb Plant. This is going to be the youngest fighter he's fought in a minute. What is Munguia? Maybe 26, 27 years old, maybe. I'm not sure. If y'all know in the chat, let me know. I think that's going to come into play as well. I think we're probably going to get a little bit better footwork from Munguia than we are expecting. But I do think Canelo edges him out with the experience and probably lands the better, cleaner shot throughout the fight. But I think it goes the distance and he gets the decision.
I can see that. I just feel like he green, bro. He green. And he never fought in front of that many people. He gonna be nervous. And he gonna take advantage of it. But also I feel like it's gonna be one of the same. He got that same stance like BJ. And the way he did BJ was boxing shit out, but he led BJ to feel like he was doing something.
Yeah.
And he set his ass clean up for that fucker. He went downstairs, whoop.
Yeah.
Got him 10 down there. He started blocking down. So he went upstairs. And it got to a point and he didn't know where he was gonna go. And he ran his ass. So he started trying to, like, I don't know what to call it, but it's like a double block where you kind of bend over a little bit, block his stomach and your face, ran his ass right into a fucking uppercut. That little shit like that. Now all that was a setup, you know what I'm saying? And I think that he's too green. He not ready for that. I feel like this is not a fight. Definitely not supposed to be at.
I agree.
But I agree with you. The chin factor, he been tested. Like, no doubt. He's been tested.
Yeah.
That fucking Gabe Rosado was a fucking
he hasn't been Canelo power tested, but he's been tested.
No. But he caused a flush shit where I believe, like I was taught, that you ain't gotta have knockout power. You just gotta know how to hit good. He been hit with some good fucking shots and ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely agree with you, man. I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. And having said that, we will be up here in this thing, man. I know I'm gonna be up here.
Well, I know it depends. It depends on the quality of the stream I find.
Okay. We'll rap. We'll rap. We gonna rap. But I'm definitely gonna be up here, goddamn me. And make sure y'all come through, fall through. If y'all hit that like button, no matter which one you're looking on. If you over there riding with heavy bag, hit that like button. If you over there and hit that subscribe button, I don't know what the fuck you doing. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? If you over this way, do the same thing. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like I said, that raffle is starting, goddamn me, tomorrow. It'll be down here, PayPal and Cash App. Goddamn me, $30, but you have to be subscribed. Like I said, I don't care if you say, hey, but I did. If you were subscribed, I will happily give your money back. It's not about that. This is what I promised everybody who helped me get to that threshold of 1,000, and we're going to make it happen, Captain. All right? So y'all make sure y'all tune in, show up, and show out tomorrow. You hear me? Got anything to say, my man?
Shout out to Slick, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. La Jessica, love you to life, girl. Appreciate you rocking out Flat Out TV. Everybody in the chat. Sincere. Thank you guys, man. No us without y'all. And you know, man, most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Damn right. Before you go, this was Ryan was thinking about Devin.
I'll slap you right gonna do it. But you weak. You don't fight. You think you hard. You're not hard. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. I'll slap you.
I'm fucking with you, Dad. I'm fucking with you. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all be easy. Dude.
Good.